Ni hao Taiwan, it's Griff here, and you're listening to ICRT FM 100.
ICRT. What's up, fam? I'm Joey, and we get a chance to speak with one of our favorite artists here on ICRT for the last couple of years, and she's had a pretty busy couple of years. Today we have all the way from the UK, Griff. What's up?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Where art thou, Griff?
I am in London in a new house. I've just moved to London, so yeah. I've got a sofa and nothing else in the house right now.
Yeah, your career took you from a relatively small town in the suburban UK to all the way to the heart of London. How does that feel? What is it hard getting used to that?
It's exciting, I think growing up in a small town, if you are from a small town, you probably have this where going into the city was so exciting and electric for me, and it was my biggest dream to move into London. So finally I'm doing it, so I'm excited.
Well, congratulations. And you've had a couple of pretty big years, as we started with. First off, 2021, you actually won Brit Awards Rising Star, and then over the last couple of years you toured with Dua Lipa, Ed Sheeran, and Coldplay recently. You went to South America for Coldplay, or is it Europe?
It was Europe.
Okay. How was that?
Insane. The Coldplay show, if you haven't seen it, it has to be on your bucket list, everybody. Yeah. Even if you think you don't like Coldplay, you do, because there's so many hits. Yeah. And it's the best. It's one of the most life-changing experiences for everyone. So yeah, it's been amazing.
How was your live show though? What was it like to do, opening, or to actually sing while everyone is there to see major acts? Is it nervous? Is it nerve-wracking?
Yeah, it's a weird kind of nerve-wracking because you go out to perform to a crowd, the biggest crowd you probably will ever perform in front of, It's a stadium is huge, and it's thousands of people that don't want to see you. So you kind of treat it as you've got 40 minutes to win over as many people as possible, which is definitely tricky. So you cut out all the slow songs, you keep it high energy, you try and get people to join in, and then you can't take offense if they're not into it because they want to hear Fix You. They don't want to see me. So yeah, it's a funny thing.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, you're right. 40 minutes, you don't really have time to develop the energy, nor to come down to a lull and just let it go slow. So it's higher energy for 40 minutes and
basically it's like crazy cardio workout, because I don't know, I think slower songs of that energy, especially at a huge stadium gig, I think you just want to keep the energy up and keep people engaged. And so yeah, that was my support method anyways. But yeah, there's no right way of doing it.
You've so far gotten to sing your new song Vertigo. Did you sing it for that crowd?
Yeah, I'm finishing up a bunch of music, and then I was like, maybe we should test out something while we're on the Coldplay shows. And I think what's amazing about it is it's daunting because it's you're debuting it in front of thousands of people, but what's amazing is you've got nothing to lose because they're not your fans. So if it goes terribly, it's fine, and if it goes well, then thousands of people enjoyed it. So yeah, we did that, and it was a really nice response.
So is Vertigo going to open a new chapter for your music, open new doors? What's this new Griff all about?
Yes, it is. We've got more new music coming. I've managed to find pockets to write in between touring and stuff, and so I'm finishing lots of things now and trying to flesh it out. But I feel very certain about starting with Vertigo, and then I'll take you on a journey, I promise.
That's amazing. I don't know how you guys do that, how you tour and write music at the same time. Do you just have to be very good at time management, or do you actually get more inspiration when you're on the road?
You know what? I hoped I would, because I think we've all seen those videos of Ed Sheeran on the tour bus, and he just writes "Love Yourself" in 2 seconds. And so when I was I'm going on tour with Dua Lipa for 3 months, here we go, I'm going to be so inspired. But the reality of it is you're in a tour bus, you're in a kind of dingy dressing room. You're not in the most exciting part of town. So I actually couldn't write that much on tour. So I had to go, when I came back to the UK, every time I came back, I just had to take myself on a trip. And so the next body of music has been written in so many different, I would hire Airbnbs and just go there and then take my speakers and my guitar and then try and write some songs. And that's basically how the next batch of songs is gonna come out. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so what we know about you, Griff, is aside from writing great music, you also tailor great dresses. When you go into these Airbnb, escapades, do you also think about what to sew for the next, outfit?
Yeah, I think when I take myself away to just get in a headspace where I can dream and think and really immerse myself what could come. So I guess, yeah, I think when you write songs as well, you do think about everything. You think of music video, you think, what can I be wearing, or what does this feel like? So yeah, I think that's kind of how my brain was always working at the same time.
Okay, so have you got something ready for Vertigo?
Yeah. I've been on the machine. I've been sewing. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Yeah.
Great. We're looking forward to that. Okay, so about your inspirations, I think in interviews and previously you've said you're very inspired by the likes of Whitney Houston, ABBA, you listen to quite a bit, and also Taylor Swift. Now, I'm curious, aside from Taylor Swift's music, what else about her really inspired you? And, if you could, I'm sure you would love to tour with her, but, what is it about her?
I think for every Swiftie, she's been like a big sister for such a long part of our adolescence because she's been so consistent with releasing music. And then I think also what's been really encouraging as like a female musician is just her stance on just like being a female musician, releasing all of those versions of her own because she wants her own masters back and making a stance on that. It's like, it's quite inspiring to see a woman in music really calling the shots in her career. So yeah, I think there's a lot to love about Taylor.
Yeah, that's true. And hopefully she stays with us for a very long time, and hopefully you will get a chance to either open for her or, get a chance to tour with her, make music with her.
Screaming every single lyric. Yeah.
Darn right. Okay, so looking forward to your next body of work. In the meantime, everybody listen to Vertigo. Do you have plans to come to Asia to tour for any shows? Do you have dates lined up that you can't tell me right now?
Guys, it's like the #1 thing on my list. I'm like, we need to go to Asia. And it was so hard to do in COVID. So yeah, within the next foreseeable year or so, I'm definitely telling everyone. It's like #1 on my list, so I can't wait.
Okay, leaving a pretty big window open for us to guess. But thank you.
I started talking and I was like, I don't want to promise anything, but I promise you, I really can't wait to come.
All right, we'll be looking out for you, and thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. Everybody, go listen to Vertigo, and Griff, thank you.